What you're about to see is the reason thousands of people never step foot in the ocean again. These 6 shark encounters are so terrifying that the survivors still can't talk about them without shaking. A man straps a GoPro to his chest and climbs to the edge of a cliff, ready to jump. Nothing unusual, just another cliff dive on a beautiful day. But what's waiting for him beneath the surface is something he never could have prepared for. The second he hits the water and rises back up, his friend starts screaming from above. And when he turns around, he sees exactly why. A shadow, moving fast, coming straight at him. Pure adrenaline takes over. He's swimming harder than he's ever swum in his life. His arms are burning, his lungs are screaming, and the shark is gaining on him. Inches. That's how close it got. Inches from his legs before he drags himself onto the rocks, gasping for air, alive by pure luck. Now, before we get to number 5, I need to ask you something. Have you ever been in the ocean and felt something brush past your leg? Drop a shark emoji in the comments if that's happened to you. Because after what this next kid went through, you'll never ignore that feeling again. An 8-year-old boy. On a family vacation in the Bahamas. His parents watching from the boat as he explores the reef below. Everything is calm. Everything is perfect. And then it isn't. Out of nowhere, a shark appears. Not in the distance. Not swimming away. It's right there, circling, watching, deciding. This kid is 8 years old. Most adults would freeze. Most adults would panic. But this boy does something that probably saved his life. He turns, faces it, and fights back. The shark lunges and this kid actually defends himself. 8 years old. He pushes off and swims back towards the boat, never once taking his eyes off the predator behind him. Whether the shark came back after the camera stopped rolling, nobody knows. Florida. A man alone in a kayak, fishing under a bridge on what he thought would be a quiet afternoon. He paddles out, sets up his line, and starts reeling in catch after catch.
Pretty snarky out here. We're gonna start here at the middle of the bridge and I think work to the left.
A good day. A normal day. Until his rod bends. In a way it's never bent before. Something massive has taken his bait, and when it surfaces, he sees the fin. This isn't a fish, this is a shark. And it's not just hooked, it's angry.
Got him out. Oh my gosh! Holy sh! Oh my God!
The kayak starts rocking. Water is splashing over the sides. This man is sitting in a plastic boat, alone, with no one around, and a shark thrashing inches below him. He has seconds to make a decision. Fight the line and risk being pulled in, or cut the bait and lose everything. He cuts it, and watches the shadow disappear beneath him. Alone. Shaking. A mile from shore. 3 Australian mates. Spearfishing. Just another weekend trip? Until a tiger shark decides they look more interesting than anything else in the water. The camera starts rolling the moment they spot it. A massive tiger shark circling beneath them. Slow, patient, calculating. Now here's what makes this one different. These men don't swim away, they can't. They're too far from the boat. So they do the only thing they can. They point their spears at it and hold their ground. The shark doesn't care. It keeps coming, again and again, testing them, looking for a weakness. Their third mate finally shows up on the boat and starts screaming at them to get out. They climb on board one by one, and the second the last man's feet leave the water, all 3 of them just erupt, screaming, hugging, laughing, because they know exactly how close that just was. Quick question. If you were in that water with nothing but a spear, would you fight or swim? Comment fight or swim below. I genuinely want to know. Because what happens in number 2? You wouldn't have time to choose. Salt Rock, South Africa. A man is fishing alone from his kayak when something slams into the side of his boat. Not bumps it, slams it. He looks down and there it is, a shark. Right next to him, close enough to touch. The impact nearly throws him into the water. And if his legs had gone over the side, this would be a very different video. He pulls his legs in, grips the kayak, and just waits. There's nothing else he can do. The camera cuts out after that. What happened next is unknown. Fort Pierce, Florida. A group of divers are exploring the ocean floor when one of them spots something that makes his blood run cold. A shadow. Faint at first, but unmistakable. The outline of a great white shark drifting slowly beneath them.
Oh, my great white.
He signals to the others. They form a circle, spears out, eyes wide, breathing heavy through their regulators. The shark starts circling, closer with every pass. These men can feel the water shifting around them every time it glides by. Then, it disappears. The shadow fades. The water goes still. And here's where they make the mistake that almost cost them everything. They split up. They actually go looking for it. Minutes pass. The shark is gone. Or at least, that's what they tell themselves. They stop recording and swim back to the boat. But here's what keeps me up at night. Great whites don't just leave, they reposition, they wait, and they come back when you're not looking. If any of these encounters made your stomach drop, you need to see what we've got coming next. Click the video on screen right now, because the next one is even worse. I'll see you there.